Hey guys, how is everybody? Hey Mo. Hey Jill, yay! How's everybody doing? If y'all can hear me okay, let me know in chat, please. Okay, good deal. Yay, good deal. All right, guys. We're going to give it just a second. I forgot to play my intro, but that's okay. We'll give it just a second, see if some more people pop in. I'm so glad to be here with y'all. Y'all doing okay today? Oops. Dropping stuff. Hey Kimberly, good to see you. Hey Ginger, yay! I'm so glad to see all of y'all. We'll give it just a couple more minutes and see if some more people come in. Small Town Jewel, yay! There's my Small Town Jewel. I'm so happy. Thank you for being here. Give me just a second. Give me just a second, guys. I need to answer this text real quick. Crap. Okay, guys. Hey, Violet. Hey, Irvin. Thank you all so much for being here. I have a few things that I made notes on that I wanted to talk to y'all about. Yeah, guys, make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. I do that sometimes. Okay. Something has been really upsetting me a lot in YouTube. People are putting down mental health issues. 1 in 5 people have some form of mental health issues. It's not something to be ashamed of. The danger is when you don't receive treatment for your mental health. When you're walking around thinking you're fine and you have a mental health issue, you are a danger to society. Violet, I do too. I have mental health issues. I have depression, anxiety, and PTSD from a very traumatic childhood. I talk about it a lot because I want people to know that have issues. There is nothing wrong with having the issues and receiving treatment. There's nothing wrong with it. I take medication every single day for it. Do you know why I take it? Because I'm a better wife, mother, daughter, sister, and friend when I take my medication that the doctor wants me to take. Not only my family doctor, but I went to a psychiatrist and he agreed that I needed this medication. Oh, Violet, I am so sorry. No, it's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing. And I don't want to mention creators' names, but I just want to say if you're a creator and you're sitting on your channel saying, well, that person is only doing that um, because of mental health issues, or that person's just off their rocker or whatever, that's not your call to make. You are damaging someone else's mental health, and it needs to stop. You don't have the right to say that. And there was one creator, I don't want to mention her name, but she actually said that some of our fellow creators and subs were the type of people that would go into a business and shoot the business up. I can't even begin to make a list for how wrong that is to say. That's disgusting. Research shows that everyone struggles with mental health from seasonal affected. Yes, exactly. Yes, Jill, bingo. Mm-hmm. Yep. It is very dangerous for you to insinuate that a person is the type of person that would go in somewhere and shoot a place up or commit a crime of any kind for that reason, for that in that regard. It's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And it needs to stop. It really does. I'm not sure when YouTube took this turn that we were supposed to harm other people. I'm really not. I'm really not sure. Mo and I have had lots of discussions about YouTube and coming back and doing lives and things like that. And I'll be honest with you, I got to a point that I didn't know if I even wanted to do lives again because YouTube is so toxic. And YouTube was fun when we first came here. When I first came here, it was fun. It was a way to pass time away when my family was away, when they were at work and I couldn't do anything. It was a way for me just to pass time away. And it got to a point where it wasn't fun anymore because people were attacking each other so much. And I want at least our little area to get back to a place where it's fun again. Ginger, same here. I haven't been on YouTube very much in the past 2 weeks, partly because I do have a very sick family member. Yes, Jill, it was a very dark time for me after I was so betrayed. It was a very, very hard time for me. Some of you know that I talk to more often than others. My father-in-law is very, very sick. I mean, he's terminal. They've tried one more medication trying to regulate his blood pressure, and if this doesn't work, there's nothing else that they can do. we were told about 18 months ago that he had 18 months to live. So we're on borrowed time right now. And so I've been going and helping my mother-in-law with him. And so that's kind of kept me away from it some too. And then I just don't want to even come into YouTube. It's just so toxic. And why you think anyone thinks it's their right to make someone else feel bad on a daily basis, I will never understand. Never. Never. Which brings me to some articles that I found that I looked up. Okay, guys, do you realize in Florida just this week, a 64-year-old man who was caring for his terminally ill wife and stepdaughter became so overwhelmed that he fatally shot both women before calling 911 and telling them what he had done, and then told them, "I've got to go. I'm going to shoot myself." And before the police could get there, he shot himself. Jill, he has my father-in-law has days where, hey, Dippity Doo, he has days, hey, puppy, he has days where he does hurt. He has days where he doesn't. It just depends. It just depends. He was in the hospital. In a 1 month time, he was in the hospital for almost 3 weeks. These stories are terrible, guys. And then we have a mom in let me make sure I tell you where this is at. In Los Angeles on Mother's Day. Mother's Day, guys. This mom and a juvenile were arrested for shooting the mother's 12-year-old and a 12-year-old daughter and 8-year-old boys, 2 8-year-old boys. I assume they were twins. But the mom was arrested on Mother's Day for shooting her children. Yeah, Jill, it's a lot. But when you're not used to being, they don't keep people in the hospital very long anymore. He goes to the VA, so they really don't keep him long there. And he's been in the hospital quite a bit. Yes, there really does need to be more resources for mentally ill people. They're really. Hey, Robin! Yay, Robin! I'm so glad to see you. Guys, I guess I'm saying all of this to say when you're about to say something to somebody, think about in your mind what you're about to say. Think about it. Before you let those words come out of your mouth, think about what you're about to say. Is it healthy? Is it going to make the situation better? Are you going to make the person feel good about themselves? And Mo and I talk about this. We will type stuff out and delete it because yes, and how you say it exactly, Mo, and how you say it, because a lot of it is not in so much what you say; it's how you say it. If you are on the phone with someone and you say, "I hope you have a good day," they're not going to take that as that person genuinely cares if I'm having a good day or not. But if you say, "Hey, I hope you have a good day. Maybe we can talk again later," that leaves the image or the perception that you genuinely care about this person. It really does. And another thing, if a person is if a person has been associating with you, in a community or whatever, and that person for some reason wants to pull away, Oh, Robin, I'm so sad you have a migraine. I'm so sorry. I will be praying for you, girl. I know how those things are. If you're in a community with someone and they've decided that this community doesn't work for them anymore and they want to leave, wish them well and let them go. There's no sense in dragging them through the mud. None at all. It should be like that everywhere, Jill. It should be like that everywhere. But this dragging subs because they want to leave and all that, that's uncalled for. You don't know what that person's going through at home. What else is going on in their life. I'm sure it did, Violet. I'm sure that it did, sweetie. But you don't know what people are going through in their real life. You don't know when that final word that you say to them is going to be the trigger that causes them to self-harm. And I don't know about you, but I don't want that on my conscience. I really don't. I don't want that on my conscience that I was responsible for someone else self-harming. I don't want that. As I'm getting me a drink of water, just a second. Um, yes, Jill, that's exactly right. They dedicated an entire life to a sub that's decided that they're not, that's not where they want to be anymore, and drag them for hours and hours and hours. Let it go. Mo has really helped me in this regard too. Mo will type stuff up, and she has literally sent it to me and say, read this and make sure that what I'm trying to say is coming across right. Yes, Ginger, be supportive of the person. If they're deciding that for their best interest, they need to remove themselves from a situation, support them. Support them. Don't drag them. Support them. Yes, um, not just self harm, but you can also make existing health situations worse. I'll use myself as an example. Y'all know I have migraines. Y'all know that I have eye twitches when I get stressed. Few times, just listening to some of these lives causes my eye to twitch. And I will like text Mo and I'll say, I'm going to go lay down and just relax for a little bit because my eye's twitching. Eye twitching for me usually means a migraine's about to start, or it has in the past. And so I have to remove myself totally from it because these people on YouTube do not have the right to mess up my home life when my husband and kid and my son come home from work. That's not going to happen. My family deserves the best of me. YouTube deserves the rest of me. And that's the way that I try to live. And I'm going to make sure that my family gets the best of me. I mean, that's just the way it's going to be. My family gets the best of me. Yeah. Mo is big on the journaling and typing out things. She'll type up stuff in a note and leave it until the next day and then read it again and decide, is this what she really wants to say? And that she's really helped me in that regard to do that more, because I used to be real bad to just lash out, and now I try to do like Mo. I try to think about, okay, what do I want to say and what can I say to make this situation better. Oh my guys, let me fix something here. Oops. Well, I don't know how to fix that one. I'll have to go back and do that in a minute. But hi Michelle, thank you for being here. And another thing, guys, we're going to help you, small town Jewel. I promise you that. We are going to work with you. We're going to get you in a different frame of mind. I promise you. These creators that sit back, or they have, I'll call them representatives for themselves, that watch other chats to see who comes in and chats, and then they have their mutual subs afraid to comment. That's disgusting. The last time I checked, my bills came into my mailbox, not yours, and you don't have the right to tell anybody where to go to. None. Zilch. Zero. None. If you don't pay my bills, if your name's not on my checking account, you don't have the right to tell me where I can and cannot go. And then you don't have the right to tell me where I cannot go. You can suggest to me that you don't want me to go do X, Y, and Z. But my own husband don't tell me what I can and cannot do. You're sure not going to. So we really need to stop this, making the subs feel bad because they support other people that we don't agree with. Your issues with someone else are not my issues with someone else. I do want to address one thing, because I told Mo and I've talked about it, and I just want to say it. Focus on, Jill, I've been trying to focus on goals. What result do I want? If it's to vent, that's fine. If it's to get a creator to change, not happening and not likely to. Spend your time wisely. Yes, Jill, exactly. I do want to say one thing, okay? There was something that happened yesterday that I don't agree with. I don't think bad of this person for having, I can't think bad of this person for having this opinion, but maybe she should have kept it to herself. You know what I mean? Trying to get, when I was under a certain person's cloud. Oh, Michelle, I understand there were lots of people that left me because of her. I completely understand. Completely. And it's fine. But to try to get a college student thrown out of college over a cookbook is ridiculous. Said college student getting a college education may help her be able to move out and separate herself from a situation. You know what I mean? She may help her to better her life. You don't go messing up someone's college education over something that you're aggravated at over YouTube. That don't happen. But you also don't go around saying that certain people are the type that would go in a building and shoot up a place either. You don't do that either. Neither situation is right. Michelle, it's okay, girl. I don't even think anything about it. I promise you that. I don't. I don't think anything bad about it at all. At all. Have y'all saw the Twitter comments? Excuse me, the YouTube comments on Twitter about a certain page. Have y'all saw the video, the YouTube's response, and all that? Have y'all saw that? Exactly, Ginger. You don't cut off someone else's future over your temporary anger. You don't do it. Okay. I'm going to pull it up on my phone and I'm just going to read it, okay? It says, this person says, I've already appealed twice and been denied. It happens a lot. This is the third time my channels have been taken down for no reason on my part. I've gotten them back every time previously. Please look into this and help. This is my livelihood. Okay? That's what she said to Team YouTube. Team YouTube came back and said, we've checked your channel and it shows that it was terminated due to circumvention and violations of our terms of service. If you have previous accounts that suspended for policy breaches, you are not allowed to own or create any new ones. Yeah, I know, Dippity Doo. She denied that. Well, first of all, she said that that was a blanket thing that they issue, a blanket response. No, this was a personalized response. We have checked your channel and it shows that it's been terminated and it gives the reasons. That's not a blanket response. Yes, circumvention means ban evasion. Ban evasion. So this was not a blanket response. This was a personalized response to her tweeting at Team YouTube to help her. This was on May 14th, guys. May 14th, 4 days before her channel went down yesterday. Do you think she might have drawn attention to YouTube and YouTube realized, hey, she's got another channel now? Just saying. Possibility. And I know that this creator has mocked the way that I talk and how I draw out words and stuff. I don't give a crap. I really do not. I was born and raised in the South. It's just the way that I talk. Plus, I had a stroke, and it messed up my speech. And her issue with my speech is not my issue. My friends understand what I'm saying. My family understands when I'm speaking. Yes, when you circumvent or ban evade any system, chances are you're going to get caught. But her issue with my speech is not my issue. It's hers, and it's something she'll have to get over, or just, hey, don't listen to me. I don't care. Deepity doo, that's exactly what I thought. I put her on 2 times the speed, and it's still hard to listen to her. But I will say this, and this is the only one I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it. At least my town hadn't tried to run me out of it. Yes, Jill. Guys, you can disagree with something that somebody says without totally hating them. And you can oh, hey Adeline, how are you, girl? Ginger, thank you so much. It would be boring if we all sounded alike. You can, okay, take for instance, I use Mo a lot for examples. Mo and I are best friends. We talk every single day. Do we always agree on what each other? No, but we listen to each other. We talk it out. We don't ever have a disagreement over anything, but we listen to both sides. And sometimes I'm able to say, wait a minute, Mo, I didn't think about it like you're thinking about it. I agree with you now. Mo is awesome. Mo's my buddy. And yeah, so guys, hold on just a second, okay? Just a minute. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had a quick phone call I had to take. But yeah, guys, Jill, my speech is a lot better. For some of you that don't know, I had surgery in February again for migraines, and when I have migraine issues, it messes up my speech too. And so I had surgery. I had a little bit of trouble recovering from it this time, but I do feel a lot better. Violet, I completely understand that. That was a terrible thing for somebody to say. Terrible. I mean, that was disgraceful. You don't say things like that about people. Oh, Robin, thank you so much. I do feel better. I feel a lot better in regards to the migraine and all that. Migraines, I do feel better. Yes, when I get anxious about something, it will mess up my speech. If I get stressed out, it will mess up my speech. It just does. And we had with all this going on with my father and all, and then some other issues in our family. The last couple of weeks, I was stressed out, and my husband even told me one day. He said, "Take it." He was like, "Take a deep breath." Hey, Rowdy Mama, thank you so much for being here. My husband told me one day, he's like, "Look, take a deep breath, calm down for a minute, and then try to tell me what you're saying." And but so yeah, I just have to sometimes learn to slow down, get out what I'm trying to say, and then move on. Amanda C, thank you for being here. Ginger. But I want to go ahead and tell y'all, I've already told Mo, um, I do have some issues in my neck. And I went for an MRI last week, and I went to the doctor today, and I have bone spurs on every vertebrae in my neck, and my discs are deteriorating, and it's got arthritis all in it. So we're going to try to do a cervical ablation on June the 20th and see if we can stop the neck pain. But other than that, I'm good to go. I was kind of hoping to get back to some better sense of a normal life, but guess I'm going to deal with that for a little bit. When it first started bothering me, I thought that it was from the migraines, because sometimes the back of my neck hurts with a migraine, but it never did stop after the migraine surgery. So I went to the doctor, and they wanted to do an MRI, and that's what they found. But it'll be okay. Oh, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. It will be okay. I know other people have bigger issues, and mine's small compared, but we'll get through it. We will get through it. I'm thankful that I have a loving, caring family that will take off work when I need to have procedures done and be there with me. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the life that I have. It's not perfect. No one's life is perfect, but God has blessed me. He's blessed me. He's richly blessed me. In 2011, I didn't know if I would ever be able to live in my own home again. I didn't. I had no idea if I would ever be able to live in my own house again. Guys, just a second. My son's calling me. Just a Sorry, guys. That was my son telling me he thinks he's going to get to come home an hour early, and he's so excited about it. Yes, all issues are equally important in the eyes of the Lord. Exactly right. But in 2011, when I had the stroke and we moved in with my parents, I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk, I couldn't feed myself, I couldn't take a shower by myself, I couldn't do anything. And there were days, honestly, I told my husband that we needed to sell our house and sell my car, just liquidate everything that we could. There was no need in keeping it. Just get rid of it. And he and my dad were like, absolutely, no, we will not do this. This is not happening. You're going to get better. And guys, people may think I'm crazy for saying this. My husband would literally come home from work and help me take a shower. And when I would get out of the shower, I always like putting lotion on my feet, always. And he would literally get down on his knees and put lotion on my feet and then put my socks on for me. I mean, he was like, and the whole time he would be putting lotion on my feet, he would tell me, these feet are going to work again. You're going to walk again without assistance. You're going to be able to talk again. You're going to be able to feed yourself again. I mean, he spoke it into me. He spoke that into me. I mean, giving up was not an option. He spoke it into me. He prayed over me that God would take care of me and make me better and heal me. And yet my husband is a very good man. He is a wonderful man. But yeah, he spoke those positive things over my life every single day. And yeah, he's really good to me. Like yesterday, guys, he came home from work, and I didn't feel real good yesterday. My neck was bothering me a lot, and I stayed on the ice pack and the heating pad most of the day, and I didn't lay out anything for supper. And he came home, and I said, I need to figure out what's for supper so I can lay it out and thaw it out and everything. He said, no, you stay right there. He said, I'm going to go get Chinese. We like to eat Chinese every once in a while, and we get Chinese takeout. He said, I'm going to go get us some Chinese. Does Chinese sound okay to you? And I said, yeah, it sounds great to me. And after working 10 hours, he drives back to town to the Chinese restaurant and gets us Chinese and comes home. And not only that, he fixed my plate for me and brought it to me. I didn't have to get up and go get my plate. And I'm like, no, I can get my plate. He said, no, stay right there on the ice and heat. I've got this. And, I know not everybody has that kind of support at home. So if you know someone that you live close to that doesn't have that kind of support and you can help them, reach out to them. Show them love and support. Let them know they're not in this world alone. Okay, guys, like yesterday morning, I had to go put a package in the mailbox. It was like 7:30 my time. And I was walking to the mailbox to raise the flag and everything. And I just had this feeling come over me. Mo and I get these feelings when something's not right with each other. I called Mo. I said, are you okay? She said, no, I've been up since 3:30. And she said, are you okay? I said, no, my neck has hurt me really, really bad. She had a feeling something was wrong with me, and I had a feeling something was wrong with her. I pray everyone can find that kind of support. Mo, thank you for posting the links for people. I really do appreciate that. Yes, intuition. Mo and I can sense it. We can sense it when something's wrong with the other one. We can. And it's weird because we've never met in person, but we can sense when something's not right with each other. Yes, exactly, small town Jewel. You don't realize how much it would mean to somebody if you would just stop and say hi. And I realize there are some people that when they're sick or they don't feel good, don't want a lot of people around. My father in law is actually one of those people. He doesn't want a lot of company around, but I will call my mother in law or I will text her and say, "Are you guys okay today?" Yes, attention seeker. Yeah, who wants to win the prize, guys? YouTube is not. I just want to say this too. Getting back to the talking about the other creator that's lost her channels. She keeps saying this is her livelihood. This is her income. YouTube is not meant to be a job, and you unless you have like a million subs, 500,000 to a million subs, you're not making a sustainable income. You're just not. Um, I've been watching Emily D. Baker during the Johnny Depp trial. I've been listening to her. Emily grew like 150,000 subs this week. You know why? Emily's very good at what she does, and she doesn't take any bullcrap in her chats. She doesn't even allow like a witness on the stand. She doesn't even allow you to speak next to call that person names. Your comment will be removed. Yes, it's a hobby. Exactly, Ginger. YouTube is a hobby. It's not meant to be a career. It's not. And yes, Jill, my husband is a very good man. He really is. Yeah, trust your instincts, guys. Always trust your instinct. Always. My mama used to tell me, don't ever tell your gut that it's lying to you. Don't. Don't ever let your gut tell you. Yes. If you put hard work into your lives, your videos, it will pay off, but expecting donations, I mean, come on now. $2,000 in one day. That's crazy. Crazy. And no, I'm not jealous. I'm not. I live comfortably. We have everything that we need and most things that we want. Um, my home will be paid off in 2 years. My house will be paid for before I even turn 50 years old. Not many people can say that, and I'm proud of it. Was it easy to do it? No, it wasn't. Um, we actually refinanced 6 years ago to an 8-year mortgage and increased our payments so that we'd be paying less interest and get it paid off sooner. It's just you do what you have to do to get to the next step in your life. And for us, our next step in life was to be our home to be paid off and to be ready when we started having grandkids to be able to help our sons, get further in life. And that's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. I just wanted to touch on those things. I do have some cases that I've been working on that we're going to be going live about those. And I'm going to try to get. Yes, Jill, I was very afraid to leave. I was very, very afraid to leave. Um, I think it was in November when I left. I was very afraid to leave. I had texted her for one solid week asking to talk to her, and she wouldn't respond. And then just one day I just said, that's it, I'm out. Um, I know that some things have been said that I left because I was tired of some creators. That's not the case. Or not, I'm tired of some subs. That's not the case. Um, I will say this. My husband has even noticed that I'm happier away from her, away from that group, away from that chat, if you will. My husband has even said that I was starting to sound like that chat. And guys, I just want to tell you, if you're that enthralled in it, that you're starting to sound like that group and it's negatively affecting your life, get out. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted answers. I didn't want to get back in. I wanted answers. I just want to. I'm the type. Oh, thank you, Violet. Oh, thank you, Ginger. I appreciate that, guys. I wanted answers. I'm the type. I can't just take it for okay. It's this, and no. I want to know why it's this, and this, and I want to know if there's a way to change it and make it better. You know, and if somebody won't sit down with you and discuss things, you have to wonder why. You know, you really do. But guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking by me while I was going through my situation with my migraines. I hope to be doing more lives soon. And wait a minute. Oh, yes. I'm going to start back on Monday doing the prayer request again on the community page. Um, Mo, type your email. Do you care to put your email address, Mo, if you don't mind? But I'll start Monday doing the prayer request and back on the community page, and we can start doing those again. I got out of that habit of doing that when I was sick. Yes, Ginger, I'm looking forward to some new adventures too, girl. Um, I'm going to talk to some people about maybe doing some panels with me too, just to we can chit chat and things like that. Yes, I love some crime cases, and we're going to get into them. We are definitely going to get into them. Mo, drop your link, girlfriend. Oh, Jill, thank you. Wait a minute, guys. I'm just hanging on. Let Mo drop her link. Oh, small town Jewel, I will be back, sweetheart. I definitely will be back. Okay, there's Mo's. There's Mo's. Mo, is your Violet, her email may be in her in her about section. All right, guys. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. We will get back into our routine and everything. I appreciate you all so much, and I hope you all have. It's not okay. Violet, email me, and I will help you get hers. Okay. Oh, there it is, Violet. There it is. Do you see it, Violet? It is just Mo at Yahoo. Okay, good deal. All right, guys. See you guys later. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, be the reason someone smiles, not the reason that they frown. Bye, guys.